I say ignoring Pizza Hut right now is the best option. Boss. And then the case remains unsolved? So wait, I lose? I'm kind of lost. Like, how are you supposed to, like, play through the game? You know what I mean? Like, do I really just go back? Like, are we just jumping around through time? Date, will you do me a favor? What? Oh, God. Oh, God, no! It's gonna happen again! How is it gonna be different this time, though? I'm literally going down a different timeline! Yeah, so he took the walk to my head. No, so all right, so we went back in time, and we saved Iris and Oda from a terrible fate from the killer. And the boss is telling me where we left off. Boss is telling me to go basically visit everyone. But since everyone's alive, it's not going to be as sad. Boss is sitting on top of her desk. From this angle, it looks like you could be able to see up her skirt, but you can't. Not that I would want to. Are you sure about that? Boss is sitting on top of her desk like normal. Wait, is she even wearing a skirt, though? It looks like she has, like, those weird, like, jean, like, high-rise. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, no. Actually, you know what? It might be connected. You know what I mean? She might actually be wearing, like, some kind of dress underneath? And then she has a coat over it? I don't know. It looks more jeany though, because it's got like the, you know what I mean? Like it almost looks like it's rolled up. Like it looks like she's got jeans on, but I don't know. Fashion, am I right? All right. Well, let's start with reinvestigating the scene of the crime. At this point, I'm just kind of I'm just gonna go down the line with these because you have to. I'm glad that, like, Spike Chunsoft continued the theme of, like, hey, you basically have to witness everything before the game can progress, so that way you're not, like, missing any vital information. I think the only thing that's, like, unique about... I don't want to say, like, the only thing. It makes it sound like this game isn't unique, it sucks. No, I'm just saying that, like, the unique feature of this game is the... you know, the time travel and the going back to old Somniums to, like, change how the events unfold. I'm curious to see... Sorry, I had to crack open my brand name beverage. I'm curious to see, like, what kind of ending this is gonna have. Like, is everything gonna mash into one? Like, is there only, again, like, one true ending? Like how, like, Danganronpa is? Because Danganronpa, you can only reach one ending. Except for the first game, if you choose to... Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched my Danganronpa playthrough, I highly recommend it. It is my favorite game series of all time. But in the trial where basically they're pinning it on you, you can choose to rat out Kyoko, and technically the game ends there. Like, she dies, and it's like the truth's kind of lost, and, like, the game, you literally do get, like, an ending. It literally, I think, says, like, bad ending, but I refuse to get it because it's like, I can't rat her out. I just, you know, good guy sauce over here, can't rat out. But then again, it's like, you don't want to do it because, like, you know, obviously the mastermind's not supposed to know that she has the master key, because, like, that basically thwarts, like, any possible way we can maybe escape. Like, I wouldn't rat someone out if it meant, like, we're giving up everyone's potential escape. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I might hate other people in the room, it's like, if we have a means to get out and, like, to be able to, like, profit from getting out means that I have to basically take a fall, I'd be willing to do it. Because it's like, but it's like, oh man, if they're pinning the crime at me and, like, everyone else is just as guilty and there's no, like, repercussion for me not accusing them, like, fuck yeah, no, I would have thrown her under the fucking bus. I would have been like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, but anyway, enough about Danganronpa. Let's get back to this game. Harbor District fucking, it said Monday, I think. It's just the times again. 2 cars. These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m. 1 van and 1 station wagon. Well, that's true. They were there last night, so obviously this is how they brought them. Well, one of them must be Oda's. I'm assuming the station wagon? That looks like a Mayumi car. I'm assuming he took Mayumi's car. Unless she had the van. But honestly, the van gives me more like kidnapper, especially because it's got tinted windows. You see that? It's more tinted. So I'm assuming this is what our culprit drove. This is what Oda drove. With an Iris. But why the fuck would they come? That's what I'm so confused right now. Why the fuck did he come here? Like, it almost seems like Oda was, like, literally trying to get Iris killed. Like, why would you intentionally knock out a police officer and run away with someone just to, like, end up somewhere where you're gonna get killed? Like, wouldn't you want to go to the police? Like, granted, I know a lot of people are skeptical about the police, but, like, dude, I would run into a police officer with open arms if I was being chased by a fucking psychopath. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, what do you have to lose? As much as you may hate fucking cops or something, it's like, what do you have to lose? They may actually save your life. They may be like, oh shit, that's Jason. We gotta shoot this guy. Pew pew pew, and then fucking done. He's done. Psychopath dead. You live to tell you live another day or whatever. Die another day or some shit like that. What is the saying? But yeah, I don't know what the whole purpose was of knocking me out. I get that he hated me, but it's like, you put her in such a terrible situation. Like, she lost a fucking eye. Now she's gonna have trauma of almost dying. Same with you. Like, he just as well. We know that he would have died if we didn't fucking save them. They both would have died if we didn't fucking save them. So it's like, I don't understand what the fuck the goal was out of him. But anywho, let's get to investigating. A police officer. I asked him about the investigation, but there's been no progress. Police officer. This station wagon is a stolen car. Never mind. Maybe Mayumi does own the weird-ass van. Stolen? Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The thief occurred in Fucho, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Kosho Highway. The Famisto parking lot? Huh. The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit. Well, that leads me to believe that the culprit took the station wagon, and that's because Oda said, I'll get the car. Remember when he left Matsushita Diner, he said, I'll go get the car. So obviously one of these is Oda's, unless for some reason he was driving a different car and then he was kidnapped, like Grand Theft Auto, like mid-assaulted, driving down the highway, and they dragged him into a different vehicle. I don't know. It just seems highly illogical to me. Who took the car? Oda Masushi. Never mind. He stole the station wagon. Okay. What? Oda got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Oda's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of the car. There is no doubt that it was Oda. The stream from the polar bear started around 3 a.m. Correct. About 10 minutes later, Oda appeared on screen. Oda stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen. Wait, so station wagon Oda stole. So wait, there was time that... Well, that's true. I was passed out for a while. I didn't even think about that. I figured they just drove straight here. But it still doesn't... What still doesn't make sense is why he knocked me out. Like, I get that he wanted to get us away from the police, but what's safer than the police when you're, like, being hunted down? Because clearly he knows something. He knows that Iris is getting hunted down by someone. Or is trying to be, like, persuaded to murder or something. So he knows something that he's not giving us that information. So, unless he himself is the criminal, I don't know. But then why the hell was he... I mean, did he fake stabbing himself? But you also got to remember, then, like, how the fuck would he have ended up dead? There has to be an actual culprit, because you can't really stab and saw yourself in half, can you? I mean, it's very like unlikely that he would have done that to like basically set up his suicide. And plus, it makes no sense. He loved Iris. Why would he kill her? You know what I mean? So I do think there is like a third party at play, or technically like a fifth party at play, whatever the fuck it is. But I don't understand why Oda would like what was his goal? Because to me, like, basically him knocking us out and taking Iris, it sounds to me like he was, like, basically being an idiot and, like, bringing her straight to the killer. You know what I mean? Who owns the van? The Masashita family, so she does own the van. Okay. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies. Tisa, wait! I'll go get the car. Oda's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gear shift. Wait, on both cars? Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made. Oh, okay, so I think I know what happened then. So he originally took her in the van, but then he must have either gotten, like, thrown out of it or whatever, and I think the culprit ended up driving Iris in the van to this location, and then he had to steal the station wagon to get back, you know, to get here and save Iris. Because his fingerprints are on both. If they're trying to pin this like Oda's the culprit, then that doesn't... I guess man, this is going to be an episode of me just trying to wrap my brain on like everything that's going on. But I don't think things can make sense. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm trying to base facts off of like dreams. Because that's the whole premise. It's the Somnium. Like, the Somnia is where we get information, but as Pewter has explained to us like 75 times, like, that can consist of reality and fiction. So, like, the things that they dream about in Somnium may not actually be real, or they may bring in people that weren't there. Like, in the instance with So Saijima's face or head being on that woman's body, because we know that the woman's body was one of the original Cyclops killer victims, but for some reason So Saijima's face was on it in Iris's dream, in the most recent one. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Iris ever met him, because he could have just appeared on TV and she's only remembering his face. Now granted, you can't dream of someone that doesn't exist. Like, that's like the number one rule. So it's like, at some point Iris had to have like physically seen So at some point, whether it was on TV or she actually did meet him. But there's things like that at play where it's like, it's not necessarily true and it can't really be used as a clue, but like, it's pertinent information into deducing, or maybe like process of elimination, what might have happened, you know? So like, the dreams don't make, because that's true. When we were going down the other path, like, remember, like, we saw Hitomi get shot. It's like, well, she was still alive. So like, what the fuck were we even watching at that point? And Rohan supposedly killed himself. So like, were we watching the past? Did she live from that I mean, what were we even watching? Because those events weren't real. And it goes back to the original dream that Date had at the beginning of the game, when we were in the Sangen residence and we found Hitomi's body, and then it was number 89, or Falco in this case, who was like standing in the room with us. But like, those events couldn't have possibly happened because Hitomi was still alive. And then, you know, when Rohan busted in the door in the other one, it was like, well, he killed himself. So like, he's dead. This can't be the future. But like, Hitomi is still alive. So it can't be the past, because she would have already died if these events were real. You know what I mean? So it's like none of what is happening in Somnium makes sense, and we can't really use it as a clue because we don't know if any of this is actually real or fiction. I mean, the characters involved or the people involved can be real, but like the events, maybe not. Maybe he's just dreaming that like maybe that was Falco's fear, was that Hitomi was gonna die. Like that was maybe the night that he was gonna go and kill her, but instead he wanted to run away with her. But Rohan knew that he was gonna like betray him, so he busted down the door. But then why the fuck was Boss there? So obviously 89 knows Boss because she appeared in his fucking dream, and I want to know how she plays into it, because in the other pathway she fucking killed So, and it almost leads me to believe that she's the new Cyclops killer. I don't know. That's kind of my thought process right now. I guess we just really got to play the game. Nothing's probably going to make sense until like the climax of the game. So I guess let's just keep going. Especially because we have the whole other side of the flow chart to go through. If this game really is making us branch through a bunch of different paths to get to one conclusion, we got to replay like so much of this fucking game again. Was there anything else found inside the car? There was one thing. What is it? Oda's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat. Where is the phone now? Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue. Me neither. Let's check inside the warehouse. Wow, it's cold in here. The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning. I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death. Well then, you better get started. At least I don't, their pools of blood ain't there, but this is obviously Oda's from when he got stabbed. That must be Oda's blood. That's where he was stabbed when he went down. Cardboard box on the floor, there's nothing in it. There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use? Wooden box, it's empty. Forklift, I don't see anything special about it. The tires on the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground. It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking? Nothing, it just seemed noteworthy. Forklift is stopped. It looks like it hasn't been moved in years. I don't know if this has anything to do with what happened this morning. I don't know what they're trying to get at with that. Obviously, it's important if Aiba made a conjecture about, that... Come on, Spike Chunsoft, I know how your games work. Usually, if someone makes a conjecture like that, that means the forklift is going to, play into something. A hook hanging from the ceiling crane. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. I asked the cop on the scene, and he said it wasn't anything special in them. There's a dark spot over there. Shadows on the left catch my eye. What? What? There's something there. You should go pick it up. I inadvertently just found a clue? Huh? I recognize this. That's, Odorokimon chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them from Mizuki, but eventually you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them. That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki, right? I'm saying that right. The Odorokimon chocolate. Why is this here? Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further. So there's nothing else. Can't see the wall. It's too dark. Okay, well I guess there's nothing else. That's strange. I actually inadvertently found a clue over there. I was just kind of fucking around. Oil drum. It really does look like Rika from the cabaret club in Nakamaguro. What part of her looks like a metal tube? Probably not a clue this time. Any progress on the investigation? I checked this place point to point, but didn't find nothing. Aren't you cold? Some engineer from NRIPS NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All cops and inspectors around here are wearing them. Motherfuck. I knew it was Kagami again. What's your name? Good one, Date. Have I asked you before? Yeah. Wait, give me a second. It's coming back to me. It was something to do with glass. Where are you getting this from? I have a pretty unique name. Do you remember now? I think I've got it. It was 3 syllables. Something like 6 letters long? You remember all of that, but not my name? You still don't know? No, not yet, but I've almost got it. 3 syllables, 6 letters. Kodaka, right? Not even close. Do you want me to just tell you? No. Give me a hint. It starts with ka. 3 syllables, 6 letters. You're making it sound like a riddle. Is it Kanzai? Kanizai? Yeah, sure, man. That's my name. His name is Kaniza, probably born between June 22nd and July 22nd. That's my friend Kaniza. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I like this. You know, it's moments like this that make me forget that I got Iris and Oda killed earlier. We see each other a lot, don't we? Yeah. Wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something. Ha, yeah. Thinking the same thing. What are you, gay? Do you have family? No, unfortunately I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people. Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together? Hey, now you're talking! You're buying, right? Sure. I'll expense it. I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to boss later. On second thought, why don't we split it? Aw, lame. Well, who the fuck cares what boss thinks? She's a fucking murderer. Any clues? No, nothing so far. Inspector is doing his duties, as usual. Alright, enough fucking around. A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from the pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okira Fishery Co. Ltd. It is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. Video camera and laptop for the stream. We probably can't find the culprit with these, though. The machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here. Any fingerprints? Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean. I see. Sorry, I had to drink there for a second. It's freezing. Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere. I agree. What about 3 a.m. this morning, Iris was laying right here. If Oda hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late. Can't find any clues here. Ice cutting machine. It's been here a while, so it wasn't moved. Alright, I think we're good then. To Matsushita Diner we go. Maybe Mayumi won't hate my guts this time. Because I didn't actually get her son killed. Shit. Matsushita Diner. Monday. Oh, look, she's so happy. It's almost like your son didn't just get fucking murdered. Who might you be? It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday. I gave you my card? Oh. So, how can I help you? Would you like to go on a date this evening? Man, bro, you're really hitting on my mom? It's Mayumi, Oda's mother. She has a picture framed next to her. Are you done packing? Packing? What are you talking about? I thought you came here to pack some of Oda's things for his hospital stay. Oda? At the hospital? My boy is fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother. Okay, I think she's just delusional about that photo. Oh, this? As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo toward me. This is a family photo from when Oda was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Oda. They've helped me so many times. I'm such a burden, but they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns, so they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo? Yes, it's very nice, Mayumi. Where is your husband? Oh, who knows? Date, I did some research on her husband, Oda's father. Oh my god, he looks so fucking goofy. He don't even got eyes. His name is Matsushita Takero. He died of, myocardial and fracture 5 years ago. What? What is going on here? About last night. Last night? What time? Before 10 p.m. Oh, I was already asleep by 10 o'clock. You were sleeping? That can't be. She was literally up. Oda. You left the diner and chased after Oda and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my left eye. Left eye? Not both your eyes? Well... Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming. Dreaming? Yes, a very nostalgic dream. What kind of dream? It was a dream my son had just started elementary school. I had Oda run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went out to look for him. I found him at the traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. but it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn, so stupidly honest. That's my Oda. He was so cute. I couldn't help it. Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on? Is she lying to me right now? Yo, nice brain. Yo, she got a cranium, dog. Look at that shit. Do you see it? Part of her brain is blue. That might be due to low blood flow in that part of her brain. Which means Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia. You know who else has dementia? You know who else has dementia? Dementia? Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories. I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that? It isn't running. What do you mean? Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the oh man. Oh, so you're telling me Mayumi's black sauce ain't real? Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming. And then, naturally, they went bankrupt. Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed? I do not think so. Because of the dementia? Yes. I can't believe it. She thinks her fucking husband, if her husband's actually dead, she still thinks that guy's alive. And how is Oda make of all this? Like, is Oda just taking care of her? Like, what, I mean, I didn't realize that your mom was like that far gone. Holy shit, that's crazy. Well, is that all? I have to start prepping for the dinner shift. Mayumi stood up and went to the kitchen. Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be. You're right. Hey, just letting you know you got dementia. Mayumi's in the kitchen. Looks like she's cutting vegetables or something. Something, yeah. She probably don't even got real vegetables. She's just like chopping a wiener back there or something. I don't know if it's worth looking at anything else. I mean, whatever. We're good. The Saejima residence. Oh, wait, this is in Azabu or whatever. So himself. Hopefully before he's chopped to pieces and killed. Saejima residence, Monday. Yo, nice place though. How did you get in? Hopped over the fence. That's trespassing, you know. My baseball landed in your backyard, so I was just trying to get it back. Pond. Look, Aiba, a giant salamander. Mr. Saejima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet. Really? There are many koi in the pond, as well as a salamander. There's a small island at the center of the pond. Garden lantern. Well, that is strange. Why is Reika from the Cabaret Club over there? That's a lantern. That doesn't look anything like her. There's a garden lantern. Tree. Tree. Stone. It's a big moss ball. No, actually, it's a well-manicured tree. He must be into topiary. Topiary? Is that topiary? It's not a big moss ball. I like the like traditional Japanese like flute that you got going on in the background. The Saejima residence. Should I be talking to this guy? What's your boss's relation? Actually, do you know Iris Sangen? No. It's this girl. I showed him a picture of Iris I had. Yeah, cute. What was that? Nothing. You just said cute, didn't you? I did not. You did. Did not. Did. I said shoot. Why did you say shoot? Look, I said I don't know her, alright? About so's alibi. Congressman Saejima was at his home all Friday and Saturday. How about from last night until this morning? He was in his bedroom, resting. Can you prove that? My word should be enough. Aiba, are there any security cameras in the mansion? There are several, but for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days. Really? That's too suspicious to ignore. What's your boss's relationship to the Kumakaras? Kumakara, whatever. I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality. Bodyguard is standing completely still and motionless. Alright, what you got for me? Do you know an Iris Sangen? I don't. Who is that? I showed him a picture of Iris I had. This girl. Do you recall seeing her? No, I've never seen her. I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature. This guy is a politician. Lying is his job. Well, true. Where were you at 3 a.m. this morning? Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened? Did you not see the news? No, I've been reading a book. You're a politician and you know nothing about world events? That's crazy. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it. About your connection to the Kumakuras. I told you yesterday, my relationship with them is perfectly legitimate. Hey, Aiba, you were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kabasaki land. Oh, we can continue that later. Are you finished here? I'm just getting started. You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Saejima has nothing to do with your case. It's my job to decide that, not yours. Okay. I don't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi. I'd like to see you try. Date, he's not all talk. What? Check his body. He's got a gun, right? He's got a gun! This guy has a handgun? It is, of course, real and loaded. So you're carrying, huh? What are you talking about? Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation. I don't know what you're talking about. The gun that you have on you. I don't have a gun. I know that you do. You have a way to prove it? I could search you. Oh yeah? How? You don't need a warrant for that. You need a warrant for that. Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave. Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ. This is why I hate politicians. Bodyguard are standing completely still and motionless. Whatever, dude. Central Hospital. Oh. Central Hospital Monday. Oh, dude, is Iris gonna have an eye patch now? She's gonna be like, arg. She's gonna be in the new Majima Yakuza Pirates game. You are a pirate. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of her in front of her mother. Are you okay? Date. The nurse told me you were here. Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me that she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders and I just collapsed. It seems that she passed out and was brought here. Yeah, the nurse told me. But I'm fine now. I feel much better. Wonderful weather we're having. Curtain used as a divider. Peekaboo! Pardon me? When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it. God, you are just a lovely woman. I could see why Falco would fall for you. There's a bedside table. Alright. What do we got? About Iris. Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessel were intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind. That must have been very painful. Yes. About Oda. I'm so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. Will he fucking clog me? No, fuck that kid. No, he's gonna be a fucking hero in everyone's eyes. Oh, he went and saved the day. No one's talking about how he clonked me over the head and kidnapped her? Like, oh, we're not gonna address that situation. Oh, okay, alright. Well, I guess he's a hero. Good thing he's sock puppeting too and fucking, saving Iris on the internet as well. Oh yeah, what a real fucking hero he is. I'm sorry, that's kind of mean, but Jesus Christ, like, what was his motive? Sounds to me like he just brought him to the killer and then fucking pretended to fucking save her so that way he can get in her pants. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you. About Oda. Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm the one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well. Well, she also has dementia. I'm sorry, what? You know who else has dementia? Man, I really don't want to talk to her about, like, alibis and shit, but I feel like I should hit all the points. Your alibi. Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? See, like, I just feel so bad. I need to know. I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job. I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about this. That's when I heard about all this. Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material. The cops came to pick her up around 4? Correct. How long does it take to get to Hitomi's house to the warehouse? 20 to 25 minutes by car. And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15? Correct. If you're fast, you can just make it. Do you suspect Hitomi? Not necessarily, but... maybe they could have still ran to her house, and maybe she was there or something. I don't fucking know. Maybe the culprit ended up going to her house. I don't know. Do you know anything about Iris and So? Why is he so happy in that picture? So Saejima? The politician? Yes, we believe they might know each other. I don't think so. She looks exhausted. Alright, well, say goodbye. Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this. No, it's fine. I should go. The Date residence. What is up, my mammals? Holy shit. God damn, Mizuki. What the fuck? Holy shit. Is that like... dude, is she benching like 50 fucking... oh, yeah, no, 25. It says 25 kilograms. She's benching 50 kilograms? Plus the bar? Wait, hold on. How much is that? Is that a lot? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know like kilogram to pound conversion. Give me a second. Well, she's benching 50 right now. That's a... whoa! No fucking way! There ain't no way! She's benching 110 pounds? What the fuck? There's no way! There's no... fucking... you're out of your mind! Is that... no, there, I must be fucking smoking shit. Does that or does that not say 25 kilograms on the side? You're telling me she's benching 110 pounds. I can't even do that. And she's a fucking 6th grader. What the fuck? Dude, she's jacked. What? Plus the bar, because I think the bar is 35 pounds, or is it 45 pounds? I think the bar itself is 35 pounds. So she's benching 145 pounds right now. What the fuck? She is fucking jacked. What? That's crazy. I figured she would just, you know, maybe put like 5 or so. Like, I could see that for like someone who's like more physically fit as a 6th grader, but holy 100 fucking pounds, bro. That's crazy. I mean, like, I can lift 100 pounds, but like bench it, like that's just crazy to me. I think that's absurd. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't really work out, so maybe 110 pounds on a bench ain't that bad, but like, dude, even when I did work out, I never reached like weights that size benching. Like, it would only be like at most 10 pounds on each side. That is, I think, the max I ever got was 10 pounds on each side. Like, that is not a lot of weight. But like, that would, I mean, yeah, I'm a very weak person, but like, that was my max, and that was when I regularly worked out. Because, like, I've had very scrawny arms, and it's not like I worked out, like, every fucking day, and I had, like, a routine to it. I just, like, I just worked out, like, every other day or whatever. It was for soccer, when I used to play soccer. But, I mean, we would hit the gym and work out, and it's, like, the max I ever got playing, like, through soccer was, like, 10 pounds on each side. So for her to be benching fucking 110 pounds for a fucking 12-year-old is insane. What are you fucking feeding her, Date? Jesus Christ, that udani must be fucking hitting different. What the hell? Hey, Mizuki, could you take a break? I want to ask you something. Like, dude, she is... wait, no, there's 2, wait, what is she benching? What? Holy fucking shit, that's 2 fucking 25 kilograms on each side. This This woman is fucking jacked. Oh my god. She's benching like 220 pounds right now. What the fuck? She is insane. Am I crazy? Does that or does that not say 25 kilograms? Like, I swear that says 25 kilograms. And there's 2 of them on each side. That is literally like 200. She is benching 250 fucking pounds, bro. What the actual fuck is going on? Holy shit, bro. What are you feeding this girl? Holy shit. Like, I don't think we needed to... Dude, I don't think we need to worry about her safety in the Yakuza den, dude. She could fucking kill someone with those mittens. Are you kidding me? Like, one punch from this chick is gonna send someone fucking flying across the room like a cartoon. What the hell? Holy shit. She's fucking crazy. I'm so baffled by this. Like, I thought this was like Date's workout bench. I didn't realize Mizuki uses this shit. Nonetheless, used 25 kilograms to 50 kilograms on each side. That is crazy. Oh my god. Holy shit. You are absolutely jacked, woman. My god. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm sorry. I was completely gigging that whole fucking time. But no, it's crazy. Why are we so worried about her, like, someone beating her up when she can literally fuck up, like, heavyweight champions, dude? She could go toe-to-toe with, like, Mike Tyson at her age. Like, what the hell? About Oda and Iris. About the fishery. Where's the officer that dropped you off? Mizuki is still working on her muscles. You're mad at me, aren't you? Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama and Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right? Honestly, I don't. Like, I would actually bring her as backup. Like, I would actually genuinely call on Mizuki as backup if I went to go fucking throw hands with the Yakuza, dude. The fact that she's benching 50 kilograms on each side, like, she's benching 250 pounds, my guy. Like, with the bar included, like, that, she's literally benching 250 fucking pounds. I would fucking take her to go fuck up some Yakuza any day. Now, granted, they did have guns and shit, so, like, I don't know if I'd want to bring her then, because obviously bringing fists to a gunfight is a losing battle. But, like, if it was like, meet us in the back alley, we're gonna throw hands, I would fucking bring Mizuki in a heartbeat, dude. She would fuck someone up. I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds. Girls shouldn't talk like that. That's awfully sexist of you. This is why no one likes your... this is why no one thinks you're attractive. I'm attractive. Keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't got a girlfriend in 4 years. My girlfriend is a ninja. She's just hiding in the shadows. Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway? A bench press. The weights are real iron. The total weight is I was right, like, but plus the bar would be, I'm assuming 200, because that's just the kilograms on each side. Total weight is 220 pounds. Not that I could actually bench that. Like, Date even just fucking admitted he could not bench that. Like, that is, you are fucking jacked. Like, you scare me. The fact that you can do that, that scares me. For a fucking 12-year-old, It's like the whatever that one like general's son in Spy X Family. When Anya was playing like dodgeball with the other kids or whatever, and the one like super jacked like 12-year-old guy, like that's literally what you are, except that you still look like a little girl. Like what the fuck, dude? I'm scared of you. I'm genuinely like, I fear if anyone makes a wife out of you. Like holy shit, don't piss you off. And here Date is pissing her off like regularly. Like my guy, she could clonk you out like a light. Had me out like a light, yeah, like a light, yeah. There's a chalkboard on the wall, or a corkboard on the wall. I just say chalkboard. Computer. You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you? Weird videos? Something about cuckoldry? No. It's husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry, raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without my permission. PC. My hard drive is full of animal husbandry videos. Okay, yeah. Okay, sure, pal. Desk. Garbage can. Small filing cabinet. Keep a bunch of documents in there. Oh, I put the notice from your credit card company in there. Small filing cabinet. I kept a bunch of documents that I don't want to open in there. Not the credit card, not the debt collectors. Speakers themselves are actually mostly hollow. 4 years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she? Yeah, and I would scold her every time. She hasn't done such childish things lately. Good news for me. You think so? I imagine that part of you actually misses it. Large speakers. The insides are mostly hollow. Audio equipment for an audio phone. It's a door rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. It's a character Mizuki likes. I guess there's no point getting into it. It's a door rabbit, stuffed rabbit. Bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. 3 sofa, as I also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. Oh, so it used to be his bed, but now it's hers. There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. Honestly, though, she wears the pants in this household. I'm not gonna lie, bro. What the fuck? A 1-seater sofa. A coffee table. And the top is glass. The entrance. Sorry, I just like going through everything. Pot. Hey, Mizuki, could you get one of those Salone? Can you get rid of the Salone in there? I don't know what that is. Is that like a spice? No, why would you put it in the fridge if it's a spice? What the fuck? Is that like a meat or something? I don't even know. I don't know food, dude. Don't ask me. Do I have to? Yes. If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100 in there. It's not my fault. They started breeding. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I forgot. No, I Googled that before. It's like little fish. It's like little minnows that she keeps as like pets. She grows them. It's almost like, you know how like I think they used to sell like those like mermaid, like sea mermaid, like grow your own mermaids or whatever. And it's like little like fish things that you just kind of like hatch in like a glass bowl or whatever. That's what those are. They're like little like squid minnow things or whatever, and she like breeds a bunch of them, and I guess they sit in the refrigerator. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of those little fish thingies that I don't think I'm saying right. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. I forgot I Googled that in like episode 1. Big window. Mizuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do that. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Okay, at least they kind of, Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for, to defend herself, but honestly, she got 2 metal fucking pipes on her fucking arms, bro. What? Benching 220 pounds? Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. Backpack. Looks small on Mizuki now. 4 years ago, when I bought it for her, it looked so big on her back then. Clothes are hanging on the rack. They're mine and Mizuki's. Hey, could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine? Why? Your old people smell is going to get all over them. I mean, I do like older women. Date, I don't think that this is what she's talking about. Clothes are hanging on the rack. I think she's calling you old, brother. Brother, she's calling you old. How am I, like 30? Isn't he like 30? That's not old. Anyway. Where's the officer that dropped you off? I told her to go home. I said I would call her and check in. Okay. Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her? It's not like that. You want to see her boobs? Thought you were more into small boobs, pervert. I like big boobs too. I suppose you are what they call a tit man. I'm a feet man, if you ask me. And legs. Legs are good too. Honestly, it's more about the lower half of the body, but feet are the predominant feature. About Oda and Iris. I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night. Oda is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy. Iris and Oda came out of it okay. They'll both live. Really? Yeah. Phew, thank God. About Okiura Fishery. Oh, you know, I just realized I feel like I'm kind of like blending hers with Iris's. I don't mean to do that. I feel like I need to like give her something like better. Maybe I should go with like kind of bratty sounding, because she is kind of a brat, I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was more like mature for her age, but she kind of, but because of that, she is like very much so like a kind of like a brat. Like, oh, you left me at the freaking mama's bar. Wah! Like, I don't know. I just feel like it. You know, it's hard for me to do women because it's like I got like 3 voices for women and that's it. I really can't do anything else. It's either like some like country hit girl like, hey y'all, or like sophisticated, like deeper sounding like, oh yes, I will get those papers to you right away. You know, I can't really branch off from that. So it's hard for me when there's like a lot of female characters to like mix it up. So I feel like I gotta like move into something that sounds a little bit more brattier, because it's like at this point I'm making them sound like every other fucking character in the game. So Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family. What kind of person was your grandpa? I never met him. He died before I was born, but Daddy told me stories. What kind of stories? Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on the passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm. She had to have a baby on the ocean. On the ocean? Yep. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins. By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands. And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery. Sounds like a tall tale. Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him. That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seemed superhuman. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. Oh, what, you got that from her fucking benching 220 pounds? That's crazy. Say goodbye. Thanks for talking to me, Mizuki. It was helpful. Was it? I have to continue the investigation, so. Wait, you're leaving me again? I'm coming with you. No. Why? I can't involve you. This might be dangerous. It's okay. I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone. It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school. Hey, what happened? Who did this to you? Some kids at school. 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mommy and daddy. And they teased me. And I got mad. And I told them to go away, and they hit me. Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson. Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself. Mizuki, come on. It's time to train. What? I'm going to teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready. Hell yeah. Oh, so wait, I raised her to become that fucking monster that can bench 250 pounds? That's crazy. Why the shrine? A shrine is a perfect place for special training. Is it? You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this. Sure, whatever. First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams. If you strike me down now, you should become more powerful than you could ever imagine. Date, are you playing a character or something? I am not Date. While we are training, I am Master. This is goofy shit. What does it say? When riding an elevator, mashing the door close button doesn't actually do anything. That's what it says. You're lying, aren't you? Stone monument. There's something engraved on here, but I can't read it. A lantern. I think I prefer lanterns. A lantern. Tree. Shrine. Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Guardian dog. Offering box. Hey Mizuki, do you have any fishing line and gum? Hey everybody, there's a thief over here! No stealing allowed. Training dummy. Alright, whatever. Let's just get on with it. Being quick to act is crucial. Mizuki, do you know how to win any fight against any opponent? Don't get in a fight in the first place? That is a respectable answer, but no. The way to win any fight is this. Hit them first, then hit them hard enough to finish them. I kinda get it, but... Of course, I'm not saying that's how you should behave, but thinking about this will make a big difference in a real fight. Yeah, okay, I get it. But seriously, Date, are you like acting or something? Not Date, Master. Mental preparation is important. In a fight, you must be victorious in your mind. Like thinking, I'm not gonna lose? Exactly. I do the same mental preparation before going to the strip club. Before I go in, I tell myself that they're all out of my league. Then they will be. The mental fight has begun the moment I put my hand on the door. Yeah, I see. Actually, no, that's stupid. Your everyday life is of dire importance. What? Why? The best training you can ever have is to be mindful during your everyday life. Diet and exercise form a strong body, and if you're always maturing intellectually and emotionally, you will always be able to anticipate your enemy's first move. I get it, but you're so messy. Does that mean you can't fight? Hark, the blowing of the wind through the trees. You can't just say something cool to avoid my question. The key to victory is to kill the heart. Like when you get into a fight, aim for the heart? No, it's the opposite. You must kill your own heart, Mizuki. What does that mean? If you're going to fight, you must suppress any mercy or emotional attachment. If you have even a mote of sympathy within you, it will be impossible to fight to your potential. Do not think of your opponent as a man. Think of them as a target, a punching bag or a board. Just a punching bag, huh? Anyway, practice these 4 truths and you will get stronger. That sounds like a scam. Believe in me. If you do as I say, you will be thanking me in time. Are you sure? How about we do a baseline test? Show me what you got. Huh? How? Let's see. How about you throw a punch? I can guess your strength from that. If you say so. Oh my god, she's actually probably going to send him flying. I'll give it a shot. Right? First, close your eyes and concentrate. Like this? Exactly. Then, punch forward. Hiya! Huh? That face. How was that? You don't have to be nice. I know I'm weak. Hey, by the way, did you swing back at those bullies? No, I didn't do anything. There was a bunch of them, but I didn't think I could. I see. She doesn't know her own strength? I suppose not. Mizuki, let's just say that I think you should be more confident in yourself. Really? But never, ever strike your master. That is a must. Don't beat me up, beat the other kids up. Yeah, you're right. In fact, you're so strong, you scare me sometimes. Well then. No, I can't. Well then? No, I can't take you with me. Why not? Because I took responsibility for you. I promised Renju. I can't put you in danger. That's not fair. Bringing up Daddy. Iris and Oda feel the same way. They don't want you hurt either. You have to understand, Mizuki. If I need your help, I will let you know when the time comes. Really? Yes. Promise? I promise. Let's go, Aiba. Where to? Jesus Christ. Why is she so strong though? Like, there's gotta be something weird, right? Like, that's not normal. Mizuki is sitting on the bench. Actually, real quick. I think it's a good time before we, like, get into more shit to Karo. Oh, right, because, yep. Male, 55, deceased. Owner of Matsushita Diner. Likes Mayumi Oda Matsushita Diner. Dislikes customers who don't finish their food. Hobbies, fishing, shogi. Skills, backflips. Whoa, he can backflip? Throwing knives. Overview. Takero is an ardent student of cooking and very peculiar about the ingredients he uses. Therefore, his diner attracted many customers but did not make a significant profit. Helping Mayumi was his first priority, decreasing his focus on the diner. Bodyguard gets a fucking male unknown. Profession, so is bodyguard. Likes boobs, erotic novels. Dislikes men, males, testosterone. Okay. Don't you have all that though? Hobbies, swimsuit magazines. Skills, self-defense. Overview. He is one of so many bodyguards. Even though they look alike, they are not clones. They all wear face masks to hide their identity. Oh, he's wearing a mask? Interesting. National Institute of Police Science, the scientific research branch of the MPD located in Kashiwa, Chiba. In addition to developing new technology for crime investigation and prevention, this branch also performs evidence inspection and testing. When the analysis is too large scale or technical to be handled by this branch, it is sent to the National Institute of Sciences, a similar but unrelated research organization. kabaddi? A contact team sport popular in India. One player on the offensive side runs to the defensive side of the court while continuously chanting the word kabaddi, tags as many opponents as they can, then returns to their side of the court all in one breath without getting tackled. Does not involve shooting, nor is it particularly cute. What? Family store? Family store. A convenience store chain popular nationwide. Oda stole the station wagon from a family store parking lot. Let's go. Come on, Vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can poo it. Oh. Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far. About so. There's only circumstantial evidence linking So Saejima to the new Cyclops serial killings. I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections with both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris. Because So appeared in Iris' Somnium? Yeah. About so. I'm more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some research and discovered that Mr. Saejima hires substantial security. All of his security staff are heavily armed. Heavily armed Yakuza gangs pale. Oh, heavily armed. Yakuza gangs pale in comparison. Is So trying to start trouble? Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on. About Mayumi. Mayumi is suffering from dementia. If Mayumi followed Oda and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume, but she might not remember. Correct. About Mizuki. Mizuki did not have any new information about the Okiura fishery. Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju. Still, something's not right. I'm exhausted. Likely because you haven't had a good night's sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been this busy. If my body were made of flesh, I would offer my lap as a pillow. What? You can't say something like that out of the blue. Now that's just awkward. I would lay on Iba's lap. She's got nice legs. There is an important piece of news. What is it? The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse. Fingerprints were found on it. Whose? Mayumi Masushita's. What? Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store at 8:12 on Kosho. Is that supposed to be a 7? Oh my god, 7-Eleven. She got me open like 7-Eleven and yes I know. This was captured on the security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s. 8 is not far from the Fami store where Oda stole the station wagon. Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight. Allow me to summarize. Please. The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m. That's the same time Oda stole the car. Correct. What conclusion can we draw from that? Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at the 8 store last night, and that same chocolate somehow ended up at the warehouse. Did she go there and drop it off? It is possible. Well... Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there is a call from boss. Connect me. Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over? Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right? Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed. All right. Oda, however, seems like he can talk now. He's out of treatment? Yeah. He's in the general ward now. Got it. I'll head over. I'll meet you there. This is new information. This is new shit that's really happening here. Well, plus actually meeting with So was different as well, but this is like new. Because now we're going to get a glimpse of an actual victim of this culprit. Central Hospital, Monday, 5:42 p.m. I'm sure they were in the bear costume the whole fucking time, though, but he might give us something that will help us piece something together. How are you feeling, Oda? You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain. Alright, well that's good. Oda, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute? Boss got right to business after introducing herself. I don't know why, but Oda seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, and maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation. Or maybe it was because he saved Iris. Yeah, sure. Is there really like anything to these? Hey Date, when are you planning on leaving? The good stuff is gonna come on soon. You're not watching that tonight. LCD on top of the bedside table. Curtain as a divider. Is this bedside table when you move it away from the bed? I suppose then it's just a table. It's true. Alright, fuck it. Let's just talk to him. About the walk. Oh yeah, you hit me over the head with a walk, didn't you? Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tisa, so... Isn't there something you want to say to me? Sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance. I won't do it again. I swear on Ganesha. You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid. Did you hear about Iris? Her surgery was successful, right? Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble. I'm Tisa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. That's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen. I think that depends on the preference. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with the polar bear, I saw him start shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt. Oda's body temperature is rising. He's embellishing his story quite a bit. I think we can just let that go for today. Yeah, you're right. Who stabbed you? Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear. Yes, I'm talking about who's inside. Did you see them? No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity. About that thing on Nile. That's... and then he gets the fucking monitor and bashes it over my head and then books it. Like, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking... I will strangle you with the cords in this bedroom if you fucking... Sorry, I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone. Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down. Well, I don't know. I mean, he did kind of save her life, so. But I can't tell you. Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back and kill her. No! If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information. Okay. About that thing. Jesus Christ, can I finally get a fucking answer from this kid? Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kinda lied a little. What did you lie about? When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home. But I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours. Is that when you bought your new phone? Yeah. Why did you hide that? Because something happened after. Oh my god! Dude, just spill it! This must have been around 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection at Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tisa driving it. Iris was driving it? Whoa! You surprised me! I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong? What do you mean? Hey, Tisa, do you have a license? Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one. You don't have a license? Shh! Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I have to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone. Okay. You promise? Anything for you. Okay, alright, I guess I get why but that, I don't know, what's... I'm trying to think how that's kind of like, I mean, it's obviously important, but I mean, the reality of the situation is just like, he just didn't want to rat on her that she was driving without a license. But dude, at this point, like, she's a victim of a murder and stuff, whatever. Like, it's whatever. I mean, if she's going to get arrested for something like that now, that's just fucking stupid in my eyes. But after that, the light turned green and she drove off. Was Iris the only one in the car? Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. And idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Oda saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Oda witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts? This is sounding really bad for Iris. But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And if Oda had not reached her in time, she would have been killed. What is going on here? About the Odoroki chocolate man, or Odoroki man chocolate. I took out the chocolate from my pocket and showed it to Oda. Does this jog your memory? Oh! That! What? Do you know something about it? You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face. Absolutely. You mean after hitting you with the walk? Yes. I took Tisa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while and then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto in Kosho. I told Tisa I was going to go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car and when I went inside, but then I heard Tisa screaming, "Oda! Oda! Help!" And I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away. I looked around and I saw that there was a car with the engine still on, and the station wagon, right? Yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it. The time was 10:33 p.m. Now that we know why Oda stole the station wagon.
After stealing the station wagon.
I took the car, then drove on to Koshu, but
I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried like that about that.
But that's all I was thinking about at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking, and that's when I realized it right away.
Realized what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why is that so important?
Because the phone has GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to the internet cafe and looked it up. And that's when I found out my new phone was at the warehouse near the water. You know the rest. You know the rest.
After running into the warehouse.
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while when we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
The identity of the polar bear. Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit.
No, I didn't.
Voice, body type,
nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry. I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look. Oh, come on. After all this, why is he trying to hide? Date, Oda is acting strange. I advise caution. What do you mean? Oh shit! Yo, he's armed! I don't believe it. He's holding a knife. Why does he have that? In any case, you know what you have to do now. I know.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Sleeping gas? Now you've done it. I can't question him like this. She's gonna spray me too, right? But you still can get information. Never mind, I thought she was gonna spray me too. I was scared there. Inside his head.